gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy going to the air right away. This one finds Wilson downfield. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the first play of the game. 68 yards.
Oh, man. Disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon. And he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Isaac Guerendo with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you to get in the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the 1st down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
You know how the buttons are. They wouldn't let me click on them.
Progress downfield, hoping to lead to
they will not let me click on
and you
them
can
for
do
nothing.
Your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
They go play action with Jackson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, middle.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This is
big catch.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Purdy going to give it to Guerrero. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. In motion, the tight end. Purdy. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically... No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Eluding the pressure right. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for in May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
I tried to. They wouldn't let me do it.
Before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Gurindo. It's David Ajabo there for the tackle. I mean, look at this Baltimore defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Play action. Now Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Purdy.
He dropped that. Idiot.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Purdy from the gun. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Busting free at the 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
13.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Go.
Play action. It's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 40.
I didn't even realize you still had him.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
13.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's
Good
got
play.
his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 38 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Tucker with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Handoff here, Guerrero. Shifts by him.
Let's go down.
They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense.
I should have redirected him upfield. That's my fault.
They've been so good at finding ways to take the football away, and they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey. No, we changed it. Sit up.
Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing here, Purdy. He completes it to Wilson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Flush to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's
You can't touch that.
Ravens. And CD, that's the 2nd time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You at X. Hey, report. Shut up.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Lamar changing the play.
Report.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. First target, first catch, and a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Back to throw, Purdy. Going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 36 yards on the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Guerrero. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, they'll run it in.
Come on,
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy now to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the sign judge. Incomplete.
That's some bullshit. He pushed me out. No, but still, that shouldn't have impeded the touchdown, regardless.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
That's all right. Should have done a possession catch anyway. It's my fault.
Kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Your man tried to jam him with the corner.
Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum.
You jammed him after 5 yards. That's what I'm referring to. Yeah, they should have called you for pass interference. No, I'm just saying it's after 5 yards. That's all I'm saying. It was after 5 yards.
And this should be the final play.
No more, no less.
Ends.
It was after 5 yards. That's it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Go ahead. 180. Ready, shot. Let's go. Get hot. Yo.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out.
Give me that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay
homage. He got hit. That would have been a completion if he wouldn't have got hit.
Talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
From just shy of midfield, Purdy.
That's my fault.
And intercepted.
That is my fault. I let it hang up in there too long.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
No, not so.
Now they need to execute. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Oh, they
was a great starting point, but
come on, Fred. You got to pick that off.
Down 2 scores. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, come on, Newsom. Come on, Newsom. You got to catch that.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he's
cover 3 what? What are you talking about? That was man-to-man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Risk of a flag.
Okay, if you say so.
2nd and 10.
All right, cool.
Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
quick, ready?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready, shot! Middle, middle. Hey, hey. Ready, shot!
Jackson now. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, good
He's got his big
catch.
tight end here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hot, hot. Go. Sit hot. Ready. Ready, shot. Go right here. Sit hot.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques
Shut up,
he has to
Susie.
employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They begin on the ground with Guerrero. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Why didn't you just start over?
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean,
At the
just
beginning, if I
they're
didn't
in
have
the
my
mode of trying
playbook,
to burn
yes.
some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Fuck,
They'll
I
operate
didn't
from the
go to down.
32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
He
And he's
playing.
gonna
Oh yeah,
have
he
a
playing.
Niners
Right.
first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts.
Shut the
here.
fuck
They've
up,
got
Mo.
to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that
Okay.
they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball.
Don't complain.
offense
Don't
without
complain.
timeouts
Don't
than to stop
complain
them
to me
on
because you're the
defense without
playoff
using
pitcher,
them.
Mo.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near
Shut
the line
your
of
ass up.
scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no
Shut
other
your
way to
ass
put it.
up.
The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put
Yeah.
the
Are you
big in
always talking
capital
about me?
letters
It's all
here.
good, Mo. It's all
2
good.
minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Facts. Facts. Bunk never talk shit. Bunk never talk shit.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. McCaffrey running up the middle. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Stop. Damn it.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Yo.
Jackson. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Felt like Ryan beating you over there.
Down. Throwing, Jackson.
Give me that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he will have a Niners 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
No, don't. No.
Another try for Guerrero, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 50.
Shut your ass up, Bowler Harley.
So the victory here for San Francisco.
He actually said he was going to beat me.
That really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be the last point of the game?
We always go back and forth. So
second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.
We always go back and forth.
Whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played
No, but
better,
we do go back and forth.
whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half.
I give it to you. You blew me out last time we played, but
a great way to close them out.
So for San
I came out aggressive this time.
Quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year, and they will head back home next.
I didn't throw that passing yards against you last time. Waited on mission. Damn, we lost our center in the process. It's okay. It's all right. Got the job done. That's why I said before you kicked off, you just told Randall to start over.